Okay, last of the Speed Duel Battle City Finals. I cannot stress enough, these are the perfect thing to get into for Yu-Gi-Oh! Speed Duels in general is extremely fun, but then you've got the idea of some rare cards, you get some good cards in ordinary conditions, you don't feel like you gotta get scared of them and all that, and they're just great because you can get a whole lot of decks, mix them together, and actually use them in the real TCG, and while I love using and playing Speed Duels, you can absolutely go play normal Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG with it. And honestly, these are fantastic. And the cards you get, especially if you're a nostalgic man like me, are pretty damn good. So we get Yami, Yugi, Seto Joey, Marik, Bakura, Ishtar, Odeon, and My Valentine. These are going to have some good cards in, I can already tell. So we get 3 Secret Egyptian God cards. I am so getting sick of these. I have so many God cards. If I went back to when I was a kid, I'd be like, oh my God, it's all the God cards. But now I'm like, I don't care. I care for these and these and these more than those. Come on, guys, give us something different. But in the end, this is going to be great. I just love opening these up, putting all the decks together, and just exploding them, man. Perfect thing to get into. Without further ado, let us get into it. Because, yeah, these are great. These Speed Duels, I wish they weren't ending, because these are really, really good. But hey, who knows? Maybe we'll get some more. Duel in the epic finale, 8 ready-to-play decks. Oh, yeah. Let's open her up. Alright, here we go. Just want those there. You know what, we can probably put that in there. And that in there. Alright, so you get your little deck things, you know, little playmats. Good stuff. Oh, very nice. The some runes. Oh, no, wait, no, they're just weird. I thought they were embossed. I thought these were embossed. Like, nope, wrong side. So, those are cool. We like them. They're good. What else did we get? Alright, these are the promos, and then we've got these, which are pretty good. These can't be used in TCG, just so you know. These can't at all, which is a shame, but hey, that's fine. And then we got all the decks. Oop. And what's the compartment for? Oh, we have a token. They gave us one little token, I think. I assume that's a token that we can use. I mean, we can use it for a token because, yeah. Anyway, that's cool. Let's throw that away. So, obviously, Joey's deck, Yugi's deck, Hyber's deck, and Marik's deck. And most likely, there'll be variations of it as well. Alright, first up, let's open these. Because there's a whole bunch of them in here. Whole bunch of them in here. Alright. What do we get? Gravekeeper's Spy. Very nice. Ooh, Tribe Infecting Virus. That actually is pretty damn good. Oh, Fairy Lily Injection Fairy Lily. That's a nice one. Ooh, the Wind Dragon of Right, Immortal Phoenix. See, this is what I like. These are the cards I actually don't have much of, so this is what I like. Phoenix Mode. Oh, Joker's Knight. Very good. Spirit Reaper. Very nice. Dark Magician Girl. Always love her. Ooh, King of a Higher Plane. Nice. Asura Priest. Slifer, and then most likely Obelisk and Winged Dragon of Ra, which is alright. Again, I have these. I've got too many of these ones. I don't care. But very nice amount of cards, and again, you can use them all in the decks and stuff, TCG and all that, which is really, really good. You know what? We're going to go with him because he's going to have a lot of Blue Eyes fun, and I like that. I love a good pull tab. It makes it very easy to open. Or at least easier to open. Alright, what have we got? This will be a few decks, because I believe, if I remember correctly, it's 20 cards in a deck for Speed Duels. So, Symbol of Pride. Alright, so, Blue Eyes. Nice, normal version of Blue Eyes. Can't say no to that. 2 Blue Eyes is alright. And 3, of course, 3. I'm an idiot. King of D. Nice, that's a good card. Feral Imp. Ooh, that's actually a really good card. Ancient Lamp. Legend. Ooh, Alternate Legend. Very nice. X head cannon. Y dragon head. Metal tank. Enemy control, that's a classic. Shrink, got a few of them. Union hanger. Fleet of Summoning Dragon. Revival Rhapsody. Trade-in. Union Scramble. Oh, that's a good one. Loop of Destruction is another good one, actually. Champions Vigilant. Dragon Cannon. Oh. Dragon, and XE Tank Cannon. So these are the American ones. They don't feel as good as the European ones. I don't know. I think the American ones just don't feel as, I guess, as well made as the European ones. I don't know. That's just how they're printed, but yeah. Obviously, we've got, what was it? Ishiha. Agado. Also, Americans don't have the best printing. I don't know. Some of the printing isn't as sent as it should be. Doesn't matter though, because again, making decks of all of these is fun. Having a Yugi deck mixed with a Kaiba deck or a Kaiba deck mixed with a Joey deck, it's just so much fun to like mix and match. It's also crazy what you can do with like effects, spellcasters, make it all work. I love it, honestly. It's exactly how it should be. That's the fun part of any good TCG game, any good TCG at all. You can mix and match cards and have the biggest fun of your life. This is why I highly love it. And highly recommend if you're going to get into Yu-Gi-Oh! You don't know where to start with the speed duels. They are absolutely worth it, quick and easy games to play, and if you really want to move on to the normal TCG, you can use these cards, which makes it even better because, again, these comes with some very good cards. And we'll be getting to that when we go to Joey because I freaking love his cards. His battle deck in Battle City is actually very good. So, depending on what cards they put in it. Usually it's the same cards from a lot of the other speed duels, but we'll see. So, like, you got Battle City Slugger, very nice. Red Eye Inferno. So you get Guildford the Lightning, that's a very good card. Total Defense Shogun, another good one. Jinzo is fantastic. Always recommend having a Jinzo in your deck if you can. Crusader, Blue Flame Swordsman, that's another good one. Level 4, 1800 attack, very nice. Valkyrian Knight, another good one. Bagon Soldier, just a fun classic. DD Warrior. Invader of the Throne. Command Knight. Gearfree the Iron Knight, classic. Sol and Luna. No, he has to have his red eyes. There's no way in hell they're not giving us a Joey deck without his red eyes. Oh, well, actually, no, they can, actually. Ooh, Fairy Box is good. Now, do they give us... Oh, Kanoa Chain's a good one. Blast with Chain. Okay, not bad. That's actually not bad. I do like the Joey deck that comes with the dices and stuff. I think those dices are very, very good. But still, there's some good cards there that you can evolve into. Like, this is another good one. Mistle Beast of Circuit. Guardian Shinx. End of Anubis. Gravekeeper's Guard. Swarm of Centipedes. Swarm Scarabs. I've seen the Mummy. I know what they do. Come around to the Locust. Machine Head. Des Lakota. Very nice. Mirage of Nightmare. I am a klutz. It's okay. Double Snare. Swords of Revealing Light. That's good. That's great right there. That's like already there's so many good traps and magic cards that you can use. That's a good one because that's technically a monster. Tiki Curse. Tiki Soul. Ordeal of a Traveler. Wabuku. And Judgment of Anubis and Curse of Anubis. Like, again, the best fun going through all of these decks afterwards and being like, I'm going to do this, this, and this. We'll do Yami last. Marek, are we going to get... I doubt they'd give us God cards in it, but this will probably be Marek and... what's his name? Bakura. Advent of Ra. Pulling the strings. Yep. Oh, Immortal Phoenix. See, the Mortal Phoenix mode I think is really great. So that's a good one if you want that. And you got the Sphere mode, which is another good one. Holding Arms, very good. The Destructed. I always liked that card, I actually really did. And a great effect too, so keep those in mind. Lord Poison's another good one. I always love the arts. The Fiend arts are really nice, or plant arts, or whatever it is. Lukunga, Granadora, Lava Golem, bit of a classic there. Revival Jam, now that's a fun one. Reactor Slime, again, you can do some really good stuff with this. Newdoria, Monster Reborn, Millennium Revelation, Onisia, Remove the Trap, Catastrophe, Hidden Soldiers. Harpy's Pet Dragon. I always liked her decks. The Harpy Dancers, the Harpy Ladies. Harpy Queen, very nice. Actually really good for a level 4. She's got some great level 4 characters, realistically, that you could use to survive a lot. If you go by old school rules, I know that in the new school, it's pretty much, oh, hey, we can summon ultimate monsters in the first turn. I'm old school. I like a good mix of old school and a little bit of new. Like, okay, XYZ monsters I like. I like how they're just a variation of the fusion monsters, I guess, but I kind of like playing the old school way, where it's more traps, usually effects, spells, and the effects of the monsters that come to play. I think that's the more fun version of Yu-Gi-Oh! Than, I summon my Egyptian God card in the first turn because I use this to summon that. Mirror Wall's a classic. I love that. Windstorm Itakuya. So, yeah, for me, I like that. But that could just be me. All right, let's have a look at these. Unfortunately, these cannot be used in a TCG game. But there are some normal cards here, so let's have a look. Higher Plane. Shinata Dark. Okay. Love that one. Witch of the Black Forest. Classic. Another classic. Another classic. Nightmare Penguin. Oh, and Chicken Fairy Ladies. I love that card. That's a new one, or at least for me. Mobius the Frost Monarch. Oh, yeah, they finally gave us a Red Eyes, which is nice. And a Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. Okay. That's very nice. That's actually really good. They actually have a lot of good ideas. I like that. Makes sense. I mean, I was wondering if we were going to get something like that, considering we got three Blue Eyes. I'm like, I wonder if we'll get that. They have some nice surprises in here as well. King's Knight, very good. Queen's Knight, another good one. It seems to be his like Kings and Queens stuff, which wasn't really in Battle City from what I remember. But they all work off each other. This is a lifesaver card. Like, that defense is still unbeaten today. Freaking love this card. Always a must in any deck. Oh, yes, Obnoxious Celtic Guardian. I really like this card. I really do. I love the art as well, which I think was the original art for the Celtic Guardian, if I remember correctly. Ooh. That's such a good effect, too, especially if you give it a power-up, which we got in Joey's deck. See, we're already having fun making this even better. Actually, Karibo, I've got a few of them. Dark Magician, absolutely. Dark Magician Girl, hello. Again, Swords of Revealing Light, you want that. Always want that in your deck. Always want a Monster Reborn, I reckon. If you know how to use these cards properly, absolutely use that. Joker's Wild, again, works with these cards. Court of Cards, again, works really well with these cards, which makes sense. A Mirror Force and a Dust Tornado, definitely worth having. Alright. Let's see what he does. Okay, Dark Necrofear is a really good one if you can summon it realistically, and it's really good. Really good card. Dark Ruler Hades, or Hades. Again, if you know how to use these effects, you can make such a good deck. Vader of Darkness. Ooh, Doom Caliber Knight. Can we switch on when a monster effect is activated? Tribute this monster when you get there, and if you do, destroy that monster. That's not bad, and it's a really good strong attack. Snipe Hunter. Again, there's some good cards in this. Sangan, yep. Rhino Warrior, yep. Winged Dominion, absolutely. Dark Demise, absolutely. Doomdog, good stuff. Fusion Devourer. Again, I love the Fiends too. It's a really good idea to get a variety of cards. You get Dragons, you get Fiends, you get Egyptian, you get so many variations of it. F-I-N-A... Final, Dark Spirit, Mastery, Spiritualism. Premature Barret's a good one. Foolish Barrel, that's a good one actually too. Especially if you, like for me, I use this, send a monster from my deck to the graveyard and then use Monster Reborn to summon it. Which is, it's a tried and true method, but it's a classic, but it works. Subdoom, and yeah, Zone of the Spirit. Again, all of these cards I can go into and make a variety of decks up. Now, granted, if I wanted to, I could legit just have the decks that it came with. Absolutely could. But me, the fun part about Yu-Gi-Oh! In any TCG game is going through all of these cards to create a deck. Hang on, I'll focus that. All of these cards, I can come out and create a variety of decks. You know? And that's what I love the most about it. And that's what I highly recommend Speed Duels. They're pretty cheap compared to buying booster packs. You can use them in the normal TCG and you get some fantastic cards. I mean, you saw me. I've got a Red Eyes, I've got Blue Eyes, I've got Ultimate Dragon. I've got everything. Legion. You know, you've got so much good stuff here that you can realistically have the most fun. 100%. But anyway, that is Aussie Viking out. I'll see you in Valhalla.